The Deeks are 2 weeks into camp. Bodies are sore, legs are heavy, but each player that we've talked to so far said Brandon Hourigan's summer program has prepared him for just this moment right here. We talked to Coach Hourigan today about his program and how he prepared the Deeks for this season. Coach Hourigan, everybody we've talked to so far this fall said they raved over your summer program and what you did. Just give us a little sense of how the summer program was put in place, I guess.
Right. Well, first off, thank you.
Yeah.
That was nice because we did do a lot of torturing in terms of getting them better and conditioning. That was a main factor that Coach presented to me, that he wanted our guys to finish strong in practice and be able to give effort not only in the beginning but at the end. So that was a main emphasis. So when we started the summer program, we did a lot of running, that some guys felt that it might have been a little bit too much, and then we gradually got into lesser distances, and then we also pushed the weights too as well. Our strength levels had to go up, and I think it was just the difference of guys figuring out, hey, you have to learn how to do everything. You can't just be great at one thing, whether it's conditioning or strength training, nutrition, flexibility. Everything has to kind of fit the mold. So we wanted them to understand that, and I think all in all, when we got done with it, guys they invested, in terms of doing, getting stronger, and getting in better condition. Where we are right now in the second week of practice, this is when you start to see guys start to wilt a little bit, and this is what we got to fight through, and this is what we worked on. At times when things get tough in summer training, that's we said, hey, this is where the times when it's going to get tough. This is what gets you through it. So,
have you ever met a player that said they hadn't run enough in conditioning?
Not so much.
Not so much. How does your role change from the summer to the season?
Well, obviously we're less in terms of how much training we can do with the guys, strength training. We're still out here. I mean, with the conditioning factor, that drops a little bit, but we do more specific, position-specific, conditioning, and then in the weight room, we'll do some different things with our guys in terms of working on more specifics, position-wise.
Yeah.
We're doing more position-specific stuff with our guys in season.
How much lifting do you do in season?
We lift, quite a bit actually. I mean, we lift. Our guys that play will lift at least 3 times, during the week, and then our guys that don't play, we'll try to get them in for 3 to 4 lifts during the week. So they still lift, relatively. They time-consuming, and the lifting is still going on.
Sure. One of the big changes from last year's group to this year, we've got pit workouts. Tell me a little bit about the pit workouts. I know that you have some fun with those.
Yeah. Well, the pit was originally, with Coach, he wants to make sure that guys who are injured are staying busy throughout the practice, regardless of what the injury may be. He wants them to continue to be busy, where their buddies are still out here, going hard. He wants them to go hard. So we, just have to be pretty creative, because for 2.5 hours we have to keep them busy, and we have a variety of different injuries that we have to work on. So we have a variety of different training methodologies that we have to work on, and I really learned my craft when I was at Richmond, and I was just myself, and I just had to keep on keeping the guys busy and coming up with different workouts throughout my process of being a strength coach. Just have a lot of different tools that I can pull out at different times.
Guys love every one of them, don't they?
I imagine they really do, yeah. Yes,
awesome.
No doubt.
Coach Hourigan, thank you. You can see the progress that you've made. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Deeks finished another good morning of practice under beautiful sunshine. As you can see, they not only had to get creative with their workouts, they've also had to get a little creative with their planning. There's the wall behind me going up a couple days ago as a continuation of the McCreary Fieldhouse, the indoor practice facility that the Deeks will be able to take advantage of here real shortly. And another thing you can take advantage of is this Saturday, you can see all the fall sports teams down at FanFest, 5 o'clock down at BB&T Field. We hope to see you there. WakeForestSports.com, I'm Gary Pettit.